1, 2, 3, 4.
The leaving began when the man who beat me as a 6-year-old child finally died. When my uncle told me the news, I looked at him funny. I remember thinking, "You're not fucking with me, are you? That prick is really dead?" My uncle said, "Well, I guess you'll cry later." Sure. One night as I lay in bed, I heard a creaking sound, rhythmic. I tried to ignore it, but it was a persistent grating on frayed nerves. I sat up, legs dangling over the side of the bed. Finally, I couldn't take not knowing. I made my way down the big staircase, socks on the carpeted path, as silent as the pitch-black night outside my bedroom window, starless and Bible black. As I descended, the noise grew louder. At the base of the stairs, I snuck a look. I could see a shadow swaying on the outermost wall of the living room, illuminated by a 60-watt incandescent table lamp. And then I saw it, rocking back and forth. I tried to be still, but my gasp sounded deafening to these pubescent ears. The thing slowly turned in its chair, finally stopping that god-awful creaking. I froze. It stood up and turned my way. The most horrifying thing wasn't that it was a child abuser, or that it was pale as a novena. It was the eyes.
I know what you
There
mean.
weren't any.
I feel all icky.
Gaping holes in a dead face. Dead, except for some bizarre grimace. I thought about trying to run across the marble floor to the big front door, my escape path, but I was frozen. And when I finally did move towards the door, it was upon me, blocking my path. I turned and ran up the stairs as it swung ancient arms in an effort to grab. The fingernails, now very long, grazed my bare arm. I screamed as I ran, breathing heavily. I paused at the top of the stairs, hoping it wouldn't be able to climb up. But one step at a time, it stumbled towards me. I ran into my room and slammed the door, but there was no lock, no way to block its access. I tried to focus, tried to formulate a plan. Before I could devise a course of action, there was a godforsaken shuffling, and then the door swung wide. I yanked the window open with now bloodied hands. The drop was considerable. I knew it was dangerous, and I was certain to break at least one bone, but I panicked and climbed out the window. As my upper body cleared the sill, the monstrous entity grabbed my ankles. Terrified, I kicked myself free and launched into the night. That downward flight seemed to last a lifetime. And then the ground rose up, and the sidewalk slammed hard into me. I felt the searing pain. And at that precise moment, my